Hello, GED students. Let's work number 27 and 28 from the Crucial GED Math Basics Practice Test. So first of all, just going to go ahead and read the passage and the look at the graph. It says, Miss Redmond's class decides to launch a model rocket from the school's roof to better understand the graphs of quadratic functions. After completing the experiment, they create a graph of the rocket's distance from the ground in feet. Yep, we can see that distance from the ground in feet as a function of time in seconds since launch. And that little red arch there, that represents that path of the rocket, where it started and then how high it went and it falling. 27 says, find the difference between the height of the rocket at launch and its height 6 seconds after launch. Well, the second number I think is easier to find. 6 seconds after launch, I can just come down here to the seconds on the horizontal axis and find 6 seconds and come up to my graph and say, okay, that's somewhere between 300 and 400. Now, how much before or how much between? I'm looking at these measurements and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And so it's breaking 100 into 5 pieces. It's breaking it into 20s. So 320, 340, 360, 380, 400. That makes sense. Okay, so where am I at? I'm at 6 seconds and about 320 feet. Now, looking at the other one, it says we're finding the difference between the height of the rocket at launch. So you have to think about what launch means. Launch is when we take off. Launch is 0 feet. Sorry, let me say it again. Launch is 0 seconds. But how many feet are we? Well, let's come up to the graph to see. Oh, goodness. Looks like we're somewhere between 500 and the next line, 520. So how about I call that about 510? At launch at 0 seconds, I'm at about 510 feet. And I need to find the difference between the height of the rocket at launch, that's 510, and at 6 seconds, that's 320 feet. And difference says subtract. Do that, and you can do it in your calculator if you'd like, but you get 190. And so, which one of these answers is closest? Oh, it looks like my estimate was pretty good. How about 195 feet? Nice. Now let's look at 28. 28's a little tricky. It says find the average rate of descent in feet per second from 2 seconds after launch until the rocket hit the ground. So the first thing we need to realize is when it talks about the average rate of descent, a unit rate, especially when we're talking like feet per second off of a graph, this is code word, this is language that tells you we're looking at slope. A slope is a rate of change, so an average rate of descent. Now, that being said, the second I knew I was looking at slope, I can bust out that slope formula. And this is on your GED formula sheet if you don't know it, but it's m is equal to the change in horizontal movement. So the change in y2 minus y1, over the change in x2 minus x1. Now let's pull these numbers off of our graph. So from 2 seconds after launch, okay, so I'm looking at 2 seconds after launch, and there I am. It looks like I'm just under 520, 540, 560, 580. So let's call it 570, huh? At 2 seconds after launch, I was at 570 feet. Now, until the rocket hit the ground is down here. So that's 8 seconds after launch, and I'm at 0 feet at that point. Okay, now I can plug into that. So y2 minus y1, I think I'll call this one y2 and this one y1. It makes it easier. So I can do 570 minus 0 or just 0 on the top, and then the bottom will be the seconds. So 8 minus 2. Oh, you guys, 570 minus 0 is not 0. 570 minus 0 is 570. There we go. I glitched. And then 8 minus 2 is 6. Dividing that through, let's see, 570 divided by 6, I get 95. And so I am descending at a rate of 95 feet per second. And there we go, 95. All right. Hope that helps. Happy learning.